G'day there, trendsetters, and Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to what is for a kosher vegan Shabbos. What's going on? So we're going to start with the protein section. Where do you get your protein from? Well, first of all, we all know that basically all plants, fruits, vegetables, legumes, grains have proteins. There's really no dramas. But in terms of a substantial protein, we got tofu, we got tempeh. Now the tofu has been marinated in some of this guy. We've got some sauce. Coconut amino acids, very tasty. All right, not the cheapest little bottle of thing, but very tasty. Bit of maple syrup, salt, pepper, go in there, and a dash of soy sauce, a dash of mirin, that's going there. Then I kind of, what I call fake and bacon style tempeh. This is like one of my favorite things. So take a tempeh, which is of course, as we know, the fermented soybeans used to produce tofu. And so that's more whole than this, and that's pressed into a thing. Now that's got maple, smoked paprika, and then a bit of coconut, sweet chili aminos, and the residual marinade from here. Then we got some tofurkey dogs. This is original sausage, beer brats, as you can see, KSA Parv. And what's great about these tofurkey dogs is they do not have isolated soy protein concentrate, which is associated, according to some studies, with increased insulin growth factor, which is not exactly the best thing for cancer risk. Insulin growth factor 1, IGF-1, whatever that is, not great to have isolated soy protein. That's really not natural. So the more processed, obviously, the less healthy. This is a treat. We don't have that every day. Now and then is all right. So that's going to be banged in the oven, and that's going to be seeing its friend. Ooh, it's getting toasty, crispy. Its friend is just some baked frozen broccoli. And what I've put on the top of it is some sumac and dukkha. Dukkha is like a Middle Eastern kind of spice vibe. Where did I put it? Here it is, Royal Dukkha from the Royal Nut Company. And that's kind of like some beautiful nuts and hyssop, za'atar, and all things going on. And sumac is an incredible spice. It's hard to find. You've got to go to a specialty kind of spice or nut store to find that. That's on the broccoli. Then we've got cucumber salad, vinegar, thinly sliced on the mandolin. Remember, life hack, get a mandolin, salt, pepper, a teaspoon of olive oil, and good old chemistry experiment, white vinegar. A bit of sugar, believe it or not. Now, we have some stuff made by guest appearances this week. Kosher Kitchen dietitian, a good friend of ours, was very kind enough to just deliver us some rice paper rolls. And follow them on Instagram if you're on Insta. We also have an Instagram handle called Kosher Vegan Parenting. My wife and I are doing that. So some rice paper rolls, which have got tofu, vermicelli, rice noodles, vegetables going on, and a dipping sauce, which is kind of a rich roasted sesame vibe. Of course, we've got sauerkraut, Lewis and Son. This is an expensive habit, but I've tried making it, and I can't make it anywhere near as good or as well as these guys can. So if you can't beat them, join them. It's pickles. Why not? My wife adores this dairy-free pesto gourmet. That's going to go. And what's going to happen is we're going to have these. We're going to definitely make a tahina dressing. You take your tahina paste, lots of juice of lemon, bit of water, bit of salt, pepper, a dash of maple. If you want to be a bit adventurous, put a bit of nutritional yeast. Gives it a nice, because it kind of comes like a ranchy kind of creamy dressing. And the secret ingredient of a good tahina, which I learned by Arena Golom, is a dash of cumin. And I'm not going to put garlic in, but you can put a fresh clove of garlic or dried garlic, whatever you like. Cherry tomatoes, thank you. Put them. So we're going to put, imagine this, tahina dressing, your protein of your choice, some nice crispy lettuce, and or rocket, and or kale, which I've got to wash and check. I'm not looking forward to that. And we're going to put it in a wrap. Oh my. These are frozen Mazonas wraps from Kosher Kingdom. Otherwise, Vinwaj makes some hamoitzi during the week, but they usually sell out. These are the frozen Mazonot ones, which means they're made with a juice rather than water. So that's what's going on. I make the tahina in a kind of magic bullet. It's another life hack. And I also use that to make our ground flax seeds, which I've made this week with a bit of herbs. And those dried herbs, thyme, rosemary, whatever going on there. Delicious. Life hack as well. Guest appearance from my mum. Go mum. Making us a delicious... Does that look brown? Oh yeah, brown rice and sunflower seeds and chickpea salad. So it's pretty easy to do stuff like that. Really nice, really tasty, really wholesome. That'll be delicious for Shabbat lunch. Got my coffee there. I just listened to a webinar on the McDougall, John McDougall YouTube channel while I was making all this. And this is decaf. And you should definitely be informed about the science on coffee. And I'm informed, and I continue to drink it, and I continue to enjoy it, and I continue to need it because we've got Leo and Hora, a bunch of kids, and I need to be stimulated. But that is decaf. This is life hack. All right, be prepared to have your mind blown. A rice cooker is not a rice cooker. A rice cooker is a life cooker because what I'm cooking in here is lentil bolognese. So you take your brown lentils, onion, water, and then add tomato paste and this is an organic tomato sauce care of Costco, pasta sauce rather. So you want about 3 parts of water and sauce to your lentils. Throw in an onion, a clove of garlic, and very important, a fresh sprig of rosemary, a bit of chicken, not vegan chicken stock, salt, pepper, and I should add a pinch of sugar towards the end just to round it off. And boom, vegan lentil bolognese. Very easy, set and forget. I'm going to come back and it's going to be on warm when it's done cooking. And cooking stuff in a rice cooker is a life changer. You can do a dal in there. So you don't want to cook big beans, you want to cook lentils, split peas, things like that. I did a dal in there this week with yellow split peas, delicious. Just doing the same but curry spices and a tin of tomatoes rather than tomato sauce. Delicious, very easy, set and forget. And that's really what one has to find is easy, simple, straightforward, go-to vegan stuff. Cup of lentils, 80% of your RDI of iron, recommended daily intake. Where do you get your iron from? Bro, where do you get your lentils from? That's the question. That's really the question. And this is all the food. There's some other trimmings and stuff going on. Say a l'chaim for a refuah shlema for Daniela Bat Ada. She should have a complete refuah shlema. Enjoy your Shabbos and enjoy Yom Yerushalayim coming up. Everybody recognizes that Jerusalem's the capital. We've got to recognize the capital of ourselves. The Yerushalem, which is the true awe that parallels Jerusalem, and keep it undivided. We don't want to have a divided self. We want to be whole. We want to be true to our inner essence, true to our potential. Anyway, l'chaim guys, to Daniela Bas Ada. Stay kosher, stay vegan. Look after yourselves. Please tell me what you like, what you don't like on the menu, and please give me ideas. Let's share ideas for Kosher Vegan Shabbos. Yalla, bye.